Okay. I mean, wasn't that something?
Jesus.
I mean, oh my God, that data breach and we all knew they were taking those
Now,
surveys.
you
And
know,
putting
they
it
put
back.
all that news up, that data breach, this, that. You can go on the internet and find anybody.
Well, and that's been going on for years. I mean, I have friends that are dropping off of Facebook, but it's like, it's too late, folks.
Yeah.
Everybody knows everything about
Yeah,
you.
because
It's been going on for 20 years.
you know you're
data.
like in jail on Facebook, right?
Yeah, Facebook jail.
Yeah, you take your own mug shots.
Yeah.
You tell the the warden what you eat, where you go places, people you hang out with. You report to him for everything.
Yeah, I know.
He sees all your family, your carnals, your brothers, others, lovers, mothers, sons, friends, everybody.
Well, and and not only Facebook, but when we go to the grocery store, if you're a member of the points clubs, they know what you shop for, they know what you buy, how often you buy it, they know what kind of toilet paper you use. You have no privacy. No, you don't. And so Facebook and the information, I have a lot of friends were pretty upset by it, and I don't think it's good, but the reality is that they already had that information. They just made it easier to put it together.
And I don't mind them having all the information.
Nothing is private, folks. Nothing.
Well, there are a few things that are private.
Maybe.
Don't look at me like that.
Maybe, Henry.
Because of my testicles, right?
Going back to that. I knew
You're the one who said it. You're the one who. Hey, Rhonda,
how can I resist a thing in a book that talks about?
And I'm just discussing it with you, and then you like shoot me down. I'm like,
I couldn't
you
resist
think I
it.
don't have feelings? I don't.
I couldn't resist it. That was like, I was trying to have a nice show, and then
Henry ruined it.
Then I saw that in the book, and I'm like, it's going downhill from here.
All the way
down. Down. It's bad.
No, it's good. This is really
But
good
I think that's weird. You like science.
Yes.
So, you should maybe go home and do experiments.
No. Oh, there's your testicles.
See,
Boom.
See if you can tell the difference between soy sauce and a bowl of sugar.
Yeah, that's soy sauce.
Donna says, didn't we all know Facebook was targeting audiences? Yes. And there's TJ. Oh, there she is. Hi, TJ. She's the nuclear physicist. Should we bring her on?
Yes, nuclear
Hey, TJ,
physicist.
I want to add you so you can talk. Okay, I'm just going to hit this button, and you're going to be on here because you're the smartest person I know.
And you agreed to go in on a dual screen split and come on live with us, okay?
And what are we going to ask her?
I'll ask her.
We'll ask her questions. Okay, I'm adding her in. Here she comes. Okay, we're bringing her on the show. TJ, we're bringing you on the show. Okay, wait a minute. Add. Okay. Oh, is that Brittany? Maybe I hit them all. Can't bring on Brittany Worth. Okay. She's already a guest. Okay, so TJ is on the thing with the camera. Come on. Is she up here yet?
She's there, but if she don't, it's adding there.
Okay, here we go. Here she comes. This is I have a smart friend, and this is it. This is my smart friend. I only have one. This is it. Was she coming up? Oh, I don't know. Anyway.
It says it's adding her. You just have to accept when you see it up on your live Facebook.
Oh, you tell
as long as you have an app. If you're watching through an app on your phone, you'll be able to do it. If you're
I'm going to bring her right on
screen.
screen. She's going to talk to us. We're going to have her
Or
talk about the dark web and some other stuff. She's smart as heck.
Yes.
I don't know why she hangs around with me. All right, anyway, so we'll keep reading news until we get her up on the screen, but she should be coming up pretty soon. Okay, so.
Just briefly, you have to be on the app on either an iPhone or on an iPad or whatever. And in the app that you can accept right there. So hopefully you'll split.
Did you accept it? No answer.
Which means
that means she's really smart. She's not falling for it. TJ, get on here. We sent you a request and you just disappeared.
Who am
I? was bragging. I had a smart friend.
Okay, Donna, you can come on too if you want.
Okay, Donna can come on. Where is she?
Hold it. Go down below. No. See that red little red?
Oh yeah, right there.
Press that.
Okay.
Oh no.
No, that's not it. Well, maybe, see, we have to have a smart friend.
We can talk to you, Donna.
Hi, Donna. Donna's smart, too. Donna used to work for me. She's really smart. She got out of it.
I ain't working for her.
All right, I'm going to finish the news, and if we can see how to add you, Donna, we're going to.
Come on, where are you at? Come on.
All right, Washington. Admitting his competitive spirit got the best of him, Secretary of Energy Rick Perry apologized Friday for trying to outdo his fellow cabinet members by spending $72 million of taxpayer money on a lampshade. I deeply and sincerely regret becoming swept up in the office decorating fever of my colleagues and subsequently allowing over $70 million of my department's budget for this lampshade. He admitted he ordered the shade from an antiques agent in Paris to impress the other cabinet members after seeing Ryan Zink's Coca-Cola and stingray leather office door, and the lavish Moroccan tapestries. The lavish Moroccan tapestries hung throughout the waiting area of Ben Carson's desert caravan-themed office. American citizens should not have to shoulder the cost of paying for my lampshade, which was crowned with the world's largest ruby. I will be returning it in the presentation box as soon as the Learjet is available for me to convey it back to Paris. Now, honestly, seriously, when that story with Ben Carson and the $71,000 conference table that his wife was picking out for him, you have got to be kidding me. And he's the director of housing for people that are in urban housing. I mean, people are starving on the streets and there's not enough housing, and he's spending $71,000 on a conference table. I mean, the decorations for his office exceeded several $100,000 until somebody whistle blew. Thank goodness. Oh, hi, there's Sue. Sue Schuyler. Hi, Sky. Hey, buddy. Sky went to college with me. She's a nut. She's a definite nut. And so anyway, yeah. So that's yeah. I don't even want to go there. That's news that should be fake about Ben Carson, and it's not. Okay, now, according to The Onion, a report released by the Bureau of Labor Statistics found that 99% of employees would use their boss as a human shield in the workplace if there was an attack.
Smart.
You're going, man. According to the report, the first thing most American workers would do when confronted with an active shooter is grab their direct supervisor and block as many incoming bullets as possible.
Hide behind him.
That's right, hide behind him. The report continues stating that while some people would not throw a coworker in the line of fire, that instinct immediately disappeared if the coworker was even one level higher.
Wow.
On the corporate ladder. Even if they reported positive working conditions and relationships with their boss, the vast majority of employees had zero qualms about diving behind them and letting them take the hit. And afterwards,
Zero qualms.
No qualms. Let the boss have it. And afterwards, over half of those polled reported that they would be fine tossing their boss's body aside and just running away and never looking back.
Wow.
The report did note, however, that this was all under the assumption that the management had not already locked themselves in an office and left everyone else to die.
Wow.
All right, now back to the craziness. Oh, there's TJ again. I'm mad at you, TJ. You're supposed to come on live and I didn't get you.
But she has to be on, does she know how, that she has to be on an app? The Facebook app on either your phone or your iPad or whatever, and you can come right on.
What's that in the back screen? It says low battery.
Oh, is it low battery?
Right there, close. It says low battery, there it says, it's closed. Okay.
Let's give it a
It's not working. Okay, so you're not as smart as I said. Okay, I take it back. She's not the smartest person I know.
Oh my God, did you hear that?
Rick Clinch is watching.
What's not working? TJ,
Come
if you're
on.
on the app, on your phone, or on...
What you do is you go, walk her
iPad.
through it, walk her through it.
Okay, you got to be on the app, logged into Facebook. Thumbs up.
Okay.
I would say you're flipping me
Then
off.
you go to,
And then when she adds you...
which I did, but now I don't know if I can do it again.
Yes, just go down to that little button down there.
This one, plus?
No, the little person there.
Person?
No. Go back.
Oh, that's not it.
That little person. There you
That
go. Right
person there.
there.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's inviting them to watch. That's not it. I bet
Actually, that is.
it is.
The other, no, you're missing the person. Go back
I'm missing
over
the person. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, where is it?
There you go.
Oh, way in your video. There we go. So how do we do that?
See the other little person next to it right
Uh-huh.
there?
There.
There we go.
She's not showing up.
Yep, we can go back.
She wants to. I'm going to try this
Right
one.
there. There.
There.
you go.
Okay,
Approved.
approved. There she is.
Now we got you coming
Okay,
in. Miss
there she
Worth.
is. Now we got the smart
TJ.
TJ.
Yeah.
Where is she? Oh, she's being added. We're going to have her talk about.
Now accept it.
I'm
We're
going
adding
to
you.
quiz her. I'm going to do a 60 minutes. Wait till you see this, and she won't be able to talk about it because she always does it. Where is she? Where is she? Where is
She's
she?
coming on. Says it's adding.
All right.
TJ, say okay,
I have.
and we're getting you on.
There we go. We're going to get her on. And
For all those who are watching, we're doing dual live feeds here.
We're going to try a dual live feed.
We're one with Rhonda, and we're one inside the studio.
We have idiots assisting with the broadcast, and we decided we'd bring in a smart person. So this is an interview with a smart person. If we can get her on the phone, but we're too damn dumb to get her on the feed.
Speak for yourself, 60 minutes.
Smart person. Okay, here. Speaking of smart people, are you ready for this? The snow in the Wizard of Oz, the famous snow scene with the poppies filled with snow. Do you know what they made that from?
No.
The wonderful material used was asbestos.
Oh my God. No wonder all the little people died.
For decades, old people were gone. For decades, fake snowflakes in Hollywood and even in people's homes when they toss around the fake snow were all asbestos shavings. Okay? Oh my God. Merry Christmas. Have some mesothelioma, whatever that's called. Oh no, look at that. Who was doing that? Somebody's calling me.
Yes.
Stop that. Go away. There we go. Anyway, they would be liberally tossed around Christmas trees and living rooms over the holidays. It went like for 10 years. People used asbestos. I mean, can you imagine that? Anyway, and in the poppy fields, they were all laying in asbestos. It was all over their clothing. It was like, oh well.
How's that song go? Those little.
Yeah. What is that song in the field? We're off to see the wizard, right?
We're off to see the wizard.
Yeah,
that's why they were dancing around. They're all.
Well, they had poppies. They had cocaine and asbestos. What the hell? Life doesn't get any better than that. I mean, oh my God.
Cocaine and asbestos.
I know. Hey, I got a great idea. We'll take a child star and we'll put her in a field with asbestos and cocaine. What do you think?
I'm for it. Let's do it.
And surround her by little scary people. Okay. I mean, oh my God.
Incredible stuff, Rhonda. Let me see some more of your erotica books.
This is not erotica. It is trivia. Trivica.
How come it says 50 Shades of No?
No. That's
not.
No. No.
No.
Okay, what was Smokey the Bear's zip code? Anybody know? Anybody know what Smokey the Bear's zip code is?
I give.
20252.
Now, who would know that?
I don't know.
Now, where would that come from? And how do they know Smokey the Bear lived there?
Because he had he was located somewhere. Dirty Harry's badge number. Anybody know that? Dirty Harry's badge number?
321.
2211.
2211. That's close.
How long did Sleeping Beauty sleep?
7 years.
Nope. How long? Anybody know?
1 year.
Nope.
20 minutes.
Nope. 100 years.
Well, what good is she after 100 years? She wakes up. Good God. Wake up. Come on, wake up.
Oh, God. Can you imagine? Did she age when she hit the air? I mean, that would have been like, oh my God. That would have been ugly. The handsome prince got more than he bargained for, didn't he?
Well, maybe yes and no. It depends on what you look like.
Yeah. You don't look too good after 100 years.
You don't know.
Okay, this is like, well, who looks up these things?
You do?
I guess I do. You're right. But, okay, the number on the trash compactor in Star Wars. Anybody know what that number is? Like its serial number?
What?
Yeah, there's a serial number on the trash compactor that's in all the Star Wars ships. And it's...
Well, I've never flown on a Star Wars ship.
It's 3263827.
Was it a Westinghouse? Or what?
I don't know.
Westinghouse? That's a Westinghouse number.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Where is that? Chinese checkerboard is 121 holes. That'll keep even you busy, Henry.
You couldn't wait for that. You just had it. That's quick wit. That's quick wit. You know, I was like, boom!
Boom!
Here, slap him.
Let's see if we can tie all this stuff into Henry. Let's see if we can pick on Henry. What do you think would be... Okay, he's going to find something. You go ahead and find something in there if you want.
As Mrs. Watson came into his bedroom.
Oh, now stop it.
But these books you have here, they're so erotica.
No, they're not. They're not. Oh, God. Okay, so I want to talk about... TJ, I wish you were here because you could help me on this. But
let's try her again. Press that button.
Oh, we'll try her again.
Right,
I want to talk about candelas. And she won't talk about it anyway. Okay, which one?
That
This
was
one?
the one. So she's not there.
Let's see.
No.
No,
Go
I guess
back.
not. We're not going to get her on there. Okay. So I want to talk about Candelas. I was talking about that with your son. Candelas is that development that they built outside of Arvada on the old Rocky Flats land.
We're all- You know, my friend, he was cleaning up the Rocky Flats land, and he got really sick. He even went down to New Mexico where they're hauling all the shoot down there. They go in there.
What they do with all that stuff?
I
See,
tell you, they put all this clothing on and stuff, and they haul it down to New Mexico inside this mine, and they packed it in there in these vaults.
seriously?
Yeah, but he got really sick out of the blue.
Yeah.
Go figure.
Yeah, go figure.
Right through those suits and
I
stuff.
just, I can't believe, I mean, those of us that grew up here, I cannot believe that they built a housing development on Rocky Flats. And they have to sign papers that you won't garden, you won't dig anything, you can't dig in the ground, you know, because there's stuff in the ground. It's
Yeah,
like,
why would you even want a house that you wake up one morning, you go look in the mirror, there's 3 eyes.
yeah, or you grow another extra breast or something.
Well, that wouldn't be too
And
bad.
3 boobs. No, I mean, it's like, oh my God.
That would be too bad.
Yeah.
You know, in one of the Star Wars movies, wasn't there a chick that had the 3 breasts?
Yeah, there was. Yeah, I forget her name. But I think it was Alia.
Yeah, Elia.
And that's
remember
what I
she
named
came
my
out with
daughter
3
after
breasts?
her, actually. Alia, Alia.
Did you really?
No. I'm just saying that. But I mean, who would build a house there? So you build a house. It's on top of what was a nuclear waste, a nuclear facility. And you can't dig in the ground. You can't do anything. But you're going to raise your kids there?
Imagine what your kid looked like if he came out.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, ugh. Now, I think they could have developed that land, but they should have put senior living there because by the time it gets us, we'd be dead.
Why are you looking at me?
I'm just saying.
I'm not senior.
Just saying.
This is just the halo of wisdom up there. That's not
Sure.
senior living.
Sure. Oh, Deb Mouselight's watching. She just had a birthday recently. Happy birthday, Deb. Deb was a teacher for my daughters, and both my daughters in 2nd grade.
Well,
at
happy
Vanderbilt.
birthday, Deb.
And she was, and she's retired now, I think one of the best teachers we ever had the privilege of having our children learn from.
Whoa.
So I
And
would
that's
say,
coming from Rhonda.
so hello, Deb. She's funny. She's brilliant. She had compassion. Seeing her in a classroom was absolutely magical. So Deb, thank you again, and hello, and happy birthday.
Well, your classroom here on media delivery is really good.
Yeah.
I mean, I've learned a lot off you, Rhonda. Especially
Sure.
these books.
Hey. I thought that Henry. Oh, there's Tammy. Hi, Tammy.
Hi,
Tammy Carlson.
Tammy.
She's in Chicago. Nice seeing you. Let's see who's on the international camera again, real
Let's
quick,
do it.
and then we're gonna.
Cincinnati, Ohio, Taipei, Taiwan, Romania, Greece, South
Greece.
Seoul,
Hmm.
Korea, Republic of Korea, Seoul,
Hello.
Kazia in Italy, Jesheim in Norway,
Wow.
Stockholm, Sweden,
Wow.
Saskatoon, Canada, from the Bronx in New York City.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Mhm.
We have people from all over, and I just love that. And hopefully,
Isn't that cool the way
I know.
how media has morphed into this
into this
worldwide reach?
World Wide Web. No.
World
Oh, I think somebody's using that.
World.
I think somebody's using that name. I can't use it.
Which,
World Wide Web.
well, I downloaded, I actually finished the internet last night and I
We
downloaded it
download the whole thing.
and
yeah.
saved it.
It's good.
But I went to do some research. I was Googling it and I couldn't find a few things in
A
there.
couple things like what? What couldn't you find, Henry?
Your books.
Oh, my books. I actually want to write a book one of these days. I'm going to tell a story.
You would really have some good stuff.
Well, it's
to
almost
write
time. I don't know
about.
if I have time for the story. I'm going to tell a story. And this is the story that is a true story.
Well, you have 4 minutes to
4
do
minutes?
it.
Okay, I'm going to tell it. This is a story. My children were in elementary school. I was always late with my kids to school. I mean, I never failed. We were late all the time, blah, blah, blah. So Aaliyah's a baby. She was is still in a crib and still on a bottle. So she was little. Chessie was probably in 1st grade, maybe kindergarten. And she kept getting up at night, and I was working in the basement. I was working at home, and I had my office down there, and I'm a night owl, so I'm working. And she would get up and come down, get up, come down, get up. I finally got mad, and I just said, it was summer night, no, it was October night, and I said, get your butt upstairs, and that's it. And I yelled at her, and she went up the stairs, and she slammed the basement door. And now I hadn't really closed the house up for the night yet because it wasn't that late. And she slammed the basement door. The door slams, and we had a lock that you could lock on the other side. So if somebody broke in the house, they couldn't get up to the main house.
Mhm.
And she locked the door.
It just kind of, because it
No,
hits
she did
so
it on
hard.
purpose. So
Oh.
she shut the door. She locked the door, and
You're
I
down
don't
in
know
the
this.
basement.
And I'm working. Also, I look up, it's like 2 a.m. and I realize, oh my God, it's an October night. It's 2 a.m. I need to go upstairs. And I hadn't even locked the front door because we lived in a pretty safe neighborhood. And I get up there and I can't get out. I can't get out of the basement. I'm like, oh my God. So I start panicking. I'm like, I got a baby upstairs who's got a bottle or something happens to the baby. I've got the 6-year-old. I've got the front door wide open. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I can't call my mother because my mother's deaf. So I can't call my mother to say, come and help me. I said, well, I could call the police. And I'm like, oh no. Because then I'll end up in there, a vat of paper, Police went to someone's house to get her out of the basement when the kids locked her in. Plus, I figured I'd get my kids taken away. So
child abuse.
Yeah, so I thought, I know what? I'll go out the emergency exit window, right? Now, in the basement. So I open the window, I hop in the window well, and then I turn around and I shut the window behind me, which is like the stupidest thing you could do because it locks. So I shut the window. Now I'm in the window well, and I'll just reach up and I'll pop right out. Well, I just had forgotten, I didn't have my kids young. I was 40 almost. I was 38 when I had Aaliyah. So I was close to 40, and I was overweight from having the children, and I'd out of shape, and I couldn't get myself out of the window. I was like, oh.
You're stuck in the window.
I'm stuck in the window well, and it's freezing. I have on a pair of shorts, a T-shirt, no shoes. I'm in a window well with God knows what's in there, like dead mice and bugs, and I'm starting to think, oh God, there's things crawling in me. And I'm just getting really crazy, and I can't get out of the window well. There's no way, and I'm freezing. I'm absolutely freezing because Colorado drops at night. It's not pretty at night. And I'm thinking, my kids are locked in the house. I'm stuck in a window well. I'm going to be here all night. What am I going to do? Patty's out of town. I have no phone with me. So I'm sitting there and I thought, well, I know what I'll do. So I dug the thing out and I found some old bricks that were underneath. We hadn't cleaned the well in 10 years. Stacked them up, and I finally crawled myself out of the well and went in the front door. I had mud all over me, freezing cold. I was stomping upstairs, and I was like, I am going to let that kid have it. I was so mad at her. And I went in her room and I opened the door, and there was my little sweet Chessie, sound asleep. And I just looked at her and she goes, Mom. And what's
you
wrong?
Melted like,
and I just went,
you melted into a puddle of butter.
nothing. I went into my room, and then I got strep throat. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, that was my kids did stuff like that to me all the time. Then I had to take them to school, and I was late because I didn't get in bed till 3 a.m. And they go, what happened? I said, you won't even believe me if I tell you.
That's a great story.
I can't even tell you. I was stuck in a window well, okay, half the night. You know. Oh, there she goes. The funniest story you could tell is the one from the race. Oh, God, yes. Okay, real quick. We were in the 20-mile-a-day race for breast cancer because Deb is a breast cancer survivor. At that time, I wasn't, but I had a friend who was fighting it. And Kathy Rock, another teacher for the school. And we all decided to go that 3-day breast cancer walk. And I, of course, my training consisted of putting the tennis shoes on and walking around the block 4 or 5 times, and I was just going to do it. And I did. I made it. But it was like, so the first day was hot. It was 119 degrees off the reflection of the pavement. We're walking 20 miles in a day. It's like, oh, God, our electrolytes are low and everything. And we get to the tent city where we're sleeping. We go in to take a shower, and I fainted.
Oh, my freaking God.
And so I'm laying on a bench. Now, we're all naked in there. Like,
oh, good God.
I'm laying on a bench like this, stark naked. And my friends that are with me, they're naked because they've been in their thing, right? And Deb's there. And Deb is down on the ground, kneeling down, to be at the bench level. And no, Deb is standing there. I'm sorry. She's standing looking at me. And the firemen come running in. Of course, they're in there. Everybody's naked. They come running in, and they're working on me. I'm laying on the bench, and there's Deb standing there stark naked. But the fireman is kneeling down on the ground. So when he turned his face.
It's right in her.
Yes.
Guess
Every
what?
time I'd wake up, I'd see the fireman's face like in her hoo-ah. And I'm like going, God, and try to talk, and I'd pass back out. Finally, I go, put some clothes on.
I bet you the firemen were really having a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, that was so funny. Oh, my God. I remember just coming to and looking over, and there she is worried about me. But the fireman's on his knees, and all I can see is the fireman like right here. And she's straight up going, no, not good, not clunk, not good.
And you were just trying to have him give you mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
I don't know. I didn't care. I was pretty sick.
See?
They brought me.
What were you trying to get him to do?
I don't know. Resuscitate me somehow. Put some life in this old girl. But anyway, we got up. We got up. I did finish. I did complete it. I managed to do the next 2 days. But yeah, that was one of the funniest things I ever saw. Was her standing there naked, and that guy on his knees, and I kept trying to say something, and I passed back out.
We're on the end of the rope right here.
All right, we're at the end of the show. And I've got a guest coming on. I want to tell you about this man. I'm going to bring on one of the DJs from the old KBPI, Rocks the Rockies. And he was also a tour manager for Big Head Todd and the Monsters.
Nice.
So I have asked him to be on the show, and I'm hoping it'll be next week, but we will let you know. I think he's going to come in and
And this time, give me the promo way ahead of time.
I
Give
will.
It to me like 3 hours before.
All right. And I will, because he's also an improv. He's works Comedy Works and does improv. So this guy's going to be really fun. His name is Matt Need. He's the manager over at Rory's Bar on Broadway, the old Jerry's 404 Club. Yeah. I spent my birthday at Jerry's 404 Club, my 30th birthday, and they had to bring a truck and haul all the drunks back to the radio station. We were so wasted. Oh, my God. Everybody in the Kim staff, there's nobody on the air. There's one guy on the air, one person at the front desk, and everybody else was drunk off our butts at that place. Anyway, I'm going to bring Matt on. He's got some great radio stories from the old days of KBPI and from touring with Big Head Todd and the Monsters, as well as improv. So.
Nice. That is really nice.
All right. Thanks for tuning in. I think we're just about done, right? Are we?
Yes, we are done.
Oh, we are done. We went over.
I threw in an extra song to cover you.
We went over because I talked to it. All right. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a great 2 weeks, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.